Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new spoiler breakdown of episode 3 of What If, where we're talking about what happens if the Avengers Initiative falls through. My name is Master, and welcome to a brand new spoiler review of What If here on Max Talks Movies. If you're new to the channel, I've done a breakdown already of episode 1, and I want you guys to subscribe and ring the bell if you're new to the channel. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews like these, a box office breakdown show, and many, many more movie rankings. All these things are on this channel, so please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Also, please comment down below and let me know your spoiler thoughts on the episode. Is this your favorite, least favorite, in the middle? Rank me the first 3 episodes of What If. And also, please like the video, guys. That's how best way to support the channel at the moment. Hit that like button. Let's talk What If. So again, guys, I can't really break down What If. I know I missed part 2 last week. I was moving across the country. Based on timing, I only had to have time to do this review. So we're going to break down episode 3, where basically it's if the Avengers movie, and you go to all these different movies, the Incredible Hulk set place, the set place of the first Thor movie, and all these things come together, and the Avengers Initiative doesn't happen. All of the main players are getting killed left and right. We start with, so first of all, Samuel Jackson is basically playing the main character of the episode. He really is the through line as Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson returning to voice, but obviously Scarlett Johansson not back to voice Black Widow. Robert Downey Jr. was not back to voice Iron Man. There's a couple of those in between, but there's a lot of good people. Tom Hiddleston is back, Jeremy Renner, the actor who played Phil Coulson. All these things, they're all back. Clark Gregg, sorry, are all back, and Mark Ruffalo, and all these different people. So first we kick off with Iron Man being killed. It's the scene from Iron Man 2 where out of nowhere, Natasha hits him in the neck because obviously Tony was ill. But that obviously helped Tony. This time it's learned that this thing killed Tony. So now Black Widow's under investigation. As this is happening, they go to the next day, and it's Thor 1, where Coulson has the hammer. They bring it back, and Hawkeye's at the top, possibly going to shoot Thor. But in the original movie, obviously, he doesn't pull the trigger. But this time, by accident, he pulls the trigger and kills Thor. So just like that, there are already 2 dead. And Hawkeye and Black Widow are under very heavy surveillance in this episode. And Hawkeye, it seemed like, died in a very mysterious way in prison. So that's already 3 people getting killed in this episode. And then let's go to Hulk. This was one of the more interesting parts for me of the whole episode, is that we go back to the setting of the Incredible Hulk. And it felt good, obviously, that Mark Ruffalo was back as Bruce Banner, but it was weird because it was Mark Ruffalo as really the Edward Norton version of the Incredible Hulk. We go back to Thaddeus Ross and his daughter, who obviously is with the Incredible Hulk, Liv Tyler's character from the Incredible Hulk. And I thought it was so interesting, Mark Ruffalo getting a chance to voice that Bruce Banner, which was a character that he has never played in live action before. Again, his debut was in the first Avengers movie, and Norton had already played the character. So seeing that reversal switch of Mark Ruffalo now playing the Ed Norton Hulk from 2008 was a really interesting dynamic with Black Widow in this episode. But he also gets destroyed. He basically just blows up, and they explain that later in the episode. And then Black Widow is killed without really seeing who it is. But Black Widow said, "Not without hope," and all that different types of stuff. So as you saw Janet Van Dyne, you kind of assumed it was something to do with Hope Van Dyne, obviously Evangeline Lilly's character from the Ant-Man films. But as this is happening, Loki, voiced by Tom Hiddleston, comes to Earth and says, "Well, we need to kill the person who killed Thor, Odin's son," and they bring an alliance between Fury and Loki. It's a really fun seeing them bantering back and forth, Samuel Jackson and Tom Hiddleston. And we would then move on to the big third act, big thing reveal of the episode. Who is the one killing our Avengers? And it was Hank Pym, who has now already lost his wife, but now we're being told at this time lost his daughter. And that has turned Hank to be willing to have very Yellow Jacket isms with this character, with the suit. And Hank goes one-on-one, we think, with Nick Fury, but he's getting his absolutely butt destroyed by this person. And then we learn it's Loki, and Nick went up to Loki before. So Nick and Loki do team up to take down Hank Pym in this episode. At the end of this episode, Loki basically takes over Earth, or Midgard, as they say, takes it over. Tom Hiddleston doing all these. It's so, again, everyone loves Loki. Still, Loki, in my opinion, is the strongest MCU show to date. And he is just one of the biggest reasons why he is such perfect casting. And even as voice performance, it's still there. It's still Loki. And you can feel that with Tom Hiddleston's performance. It's still coming through in animated form, which is so great to see. Then we see Captain Marvel at the Steve Rogers ice thing at the end of the episode with Nick Fury. I really want to see a part 2 of what is next for Nick Fury. Obviously, he's going after Captain America. Now he's got Captain Marvel here as a necessity. The question is, what is next? I would love a part 2 of this episode, either in this season or probably they'll do it next season. I think it'd be really interesting to see what happens after all the Avengers are killed and what has happened to Earth since Loki has taken over. It'll be really, really fun to watch. So I really did have a good time with this episode. If I had to rank the episodes, I would go 2, 3, 1. Just because the mystery and the really deep and personal edge to Hank Pym as like the villain of the episode, because you understand what he's going through. SHIELD has screwed him over so many times, and you can understand why he's being the villain. I kind of liked that different twist. For me, I had a good time with the first episode, but story-wise, I didn't really feel anything with the first episode. It just felt like we were flipping roles. These first 2 episodes have completely unique differences to the original movie, how the movies went out. So that's why I'll give the second and the third one the edge. But still, I have really enjoyed What If so far. It's a really fun show. I can't wait. Every single Wednesday here, I'm giving you my spoiler breakdowns of What If. So please like the video, subscribe. If you want to see my early review of episode 1 of What If, that you can find right there. If you want to see my other TV show reviews, that also includes WandaVision, Loki, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You can click that playlist also there. The most recent upload should be right there. And please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys soon.